Have you ever wanted to enjoy a perfect boiled egg, with silky white and a rich, melting yolk, like the kind you'd get at a five-star restaurant? We've all been there with broken yolks, messy eggs, or unsightly bits of white. Don't worry if you've tried multiple times and still failed. Today, I'm going to share 3 super simple and easy ways to boil eggs at home, even if this is your first time in the kitchen. Are you ready? Let's get started. Before you cook them, you should wash eggs to remove any harmful bacteria from the surface of the shells, because they can contain things like chicken droppings or dirt. Now, please prepare a basin of clean water. After that, add a spoonful of salt and stir thoroughly until it completely dissolves. Gently drop the eggs into the water, being careful not to break them. Soak the eggs in salt water for about 5 minutes. The salt water helps clean them more thoroughly and has a mild antibacterial effect, which limits any remaining bacteria from sticking to the eggshells. After soaking it, gently wipe the surface of the eggshell with a soft tissue or paper towel. Where are you from? Let me know by leaving a comment. It's wonderful to know that we can connect with people all over the world. Now all the stains can be wiped away easily. Next, drain the water and rinse the eggs one more time to make sure they are completely clean. Once they're washed, transfer them to a plate and let them drain. Now you can feel confident moving on to the next steps, or cooking them using your preferred recipe. Now I'm going to prepare a bowl and a spoon. Put about 1/3 of a teaspoon of olive oil into the bowl, and then gently shake it so that the oil coats the entire bowl evenly. If you crack eggs directly into boiling water, the whites will spread out and create foam. The parts of the egg white that haven't solidified yet might sink to the bottom and stick to the pot, causing the egg to lose its shape and look unappealing. Then gently crack the eggs into the ladle. Solidified yet might sink to the bottom and stick to the pot, causing the egg to lose its shape and look unappealing. I've prepared a pot of boiling water. Next, place the spoon with the eggs directly over the boiling water. Let the steam warm the eggs. Be careful not to let any water splash onto the spoon. The high heat will help the eggs start to set and prevent them from sticking. Once the eggs are set in the pan, gently remove them and place them into the pot of water. Since they have already taken shape, they will maintain a beautiful round form and won't crack, foam, or stick to the bottom of the pot. There we go. Let me take the eggs out. They look so appealing, don't they? Boiling them this way keeps them perfectly rounded. The whites fully encase the yolks without cracking or spreading out. The texture is soft, light, and delicate. They are very convenient to pair with breakfast items like congee or noodles. Simple and delicious. For a simpler method that's great for beginners, you can try steaming the eggs. First, prepare 2 small bowls. Pour about 1/3 of clean water into each bowl, just enough so that the eggs will float in the water. Then crack an egg into each bowl. Adding water helps spread out both the whites and yolks, while also preventing the eggs from coming into direct contact with the hot bottom of the pot during steaming. This reduces the risk of sticking, deforming, or cooking unevenly. This method is very effective if you want whole, beautiful round boiled eggs that retain their shape. Once everything is ready, prepare your steaming basket. Pour water into the pot and bring it to a boil. When the water boils, carefully place the small bowls containing the eggs into the steamer rack. Now, cover the pot and keep the heat on medium so that the steam rises evenly. The ideal steaming time is 6 to 8 minutes, depending on how done you want them. If you prefer soft-boiled yolks, steam them for about 6 minutes. When the time is up, turn off the stove but do not lift the lid. Gently continue steaming the eggs using the residual heat of the pot for about 30 seconds. This helps stabilize the temperature and prevents sudden changes that could cause the eggs to shrink or crack. After that, open the lid and gently remove the bowl from the pot. Please be careful because the bowl can get very hot during steaming, so watch out for burns. Next, we will transfer the eggs onto a plate. Pour out the remaining water from the bowl, and use a spoon to transfer the steamed eggs onto a plate. Now you have a batch of delicious soft-boiled eggs that still maintain their shape and texture. Perfectly cooked eggs should be uniformly round, with the white tightly wrapping the yolk, having a smooth surface free of residue or cracks. Whether you prefer your eggs soft or firm, both boiling and steaming methods help keep them perfectly shaped and prevent deformation. This means even beginners can easily create flawless, beautifully rounded, and visually appealing boiled eggs. Give this method a try. If you live alone and want to prepare a quick breakfast, try method 3, boiling an egg in the pan. It's extremely simple, convenient, and almost impossible to mess up. All you need is a small pan. First, pour enough clean water into the pan. Next, crack one egg into the pan without stirring or beating it. Observe the first egg until it reaches your desired consistency. Since everyone prefers runny or firm yolks differently, timing is key. Once the first egg is cooked to your liking, crack in the second egg. This prevents interrupting the cooking process of the first egg and avoids overcooking it while you wait to add the second one. Continue pouring the second egg into the pan, keeping it separate from the first. This helps prevent them from sticking together and makes it easier to scoop them out individually. Let both eggs rest in the pan for another 2 to 3 minutes. This is enough time for the whites to fully set while the yolks remain creamy or runny, depending on your preference. Once you've plated the poached eggs, prepare a hot bowl of egg congee. It needs to be warm enough to gently reheat the eggs without overcooking them. Using a spoon, carefully place the poached egg on the surface of the congee, near the edge of the bowl. Try not to break the yolk when you drop it from a height, which helps the egg float beautifully atop the porridge. Gently stir the congee up from the bottom, just once. This allows the yolk to mix evenly with the congee without crumbling the egg into small pieces. Don't let the egg sit in the congee for more than 2 minutes before eating. The residual heat will continue to cook the yolk, making the egg dry and losing its perfect runny texture. If you made thin congee, wait until last to add the egg. This prevents stirring it too many times and breaking up the egg before you can enjoy it. If you made thick congee, you can gently squeeze the egg onto a spoon first, then mix it in. This helps distribute the yolk evenly and keeps the congee from clumping because of sticky eggs. Eat it while the egg is still warm and the congee is hot. This is when the runny texture of the yolk and the soft smoothness of the porridge are most harmonious, reaching peak flavor. Finally, eat slowly to savor the blend. The rich creaminess of the yolk, the light sweetness of the congee, and the softness of the white create a dish that is both rustic and refined. Now let's take a look at the results from all 3 egg boiling methods. Whether you boil them directly, steam them, or use a pan, these 3 methods will help you achieve eggs with tender whites and perfectly cooked yolks. Not too dry and not too runny. The whites are chewy without any fishy smell, melt lightly in your mouth, and still retain their natural sweetness. By precisely controlling the temperature and time, the eggs won't be dry or tough, providing a delicate and gentle culinary experience. This is a simple, quick recipe that is perfect for family meals while still ensuring great flavor and nutrition. I've shared some simple yet effective egg boiling tips with you today. I would really love to hear about your experiences when trying out these tips. Don't hesitate to leave a comment below so we can discuss and learn more useful tips together. If you found this post helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss any amazing tips. See you next time.